Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's we're going to be reviewing the Toyota Corolla Cross. This one is the all-wheel drive version. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the large trailer Toyota here in Murray for giving me some time with this Corolla Cross. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below if you have any questions. Just ask for Josh. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a 2-liter 4-cylinder that is paired to a CVT. Fuel economy is 29 around town, 31 on the highway, with power outputs being 169 horsepower and then 151 pound-feet of torque. Before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, this blue paint, I'd say it pops quite a bit. Popping down below, really cool with the headlight design. I think it looks a little bit sharper than the RAV4. We do have fog lights with this package. You can see the metallic gray for the grille. And so the gray with the blue, it's a nice contrast. Now our tire wheel setup is 225 by 55 by 18 in the front and over in the rear. And you can see here with the wheels, you got the silver there with the metallic gray. Pretty cool altogether. Big chunky fender flares here. You can see the rest of the cladding on the side. And then you do have a lot of chrome trim here on the windows too. But there's your side profile. And this leads us to the key fob. We have our lock and unlock function, opening for the hatch, which will pop that open. But yeah, pretty normal Toyota key fob. Now popping into the back, we do have a cargo cover built in from the factory. You can see Corolla Cross down below. Got the spare tire underneath as well. And overall, I mean, it's pretty solid. Again, if you want more space, you go for the Big Brother. But this one, good enough. When you're all done, just press that and that'll lower the hatch right back down. I do like the taillight design, how it kind of swoops a little bit. Got your XLE all-wheel drive badge as well. It's the rest of the rear. Now this leads us inside where we do have some padding here. You're going to rest your arm in the back. And look at these seats. Toyota's going for some bright colors lately, I've noticed, with their interiors. Anyways, good legroom. We've got some vents here in the back as well. And then headroom is pretty good. The sunroof does kind of get in the way a little bit with this section that comes down. And this leads us up front where this top section is soft touch as well as the bottom section down here. All of our window controls right there. Got your mirror adjustments, blind spot monitoring with said mirrors. And then here's the seat setup. Pretty cool, right? Got all of your adjustments there on the side. And you can see with the trim here, it's got like stitching, but it's hard touch. This at the top is also hard touch as well, but it looks nice. Taking a look at the steering wheel, we've got soft touch all around. A bunch of practical controls in the front, including our adaptive cruise control with lane centering. You've got our volume and voice command controls as well. And then we do have traditional stocks here on the back. Always a nice feature. And then here is the gauge cluster. So it is a digital cluster, which you can use to see different bits of information on systems within the car, which is always a nice setup. And I think overall, like the animation and everything, looks pretty cool. So in reverse, we do have a backup camera. Trajectory lines turn with the steering wheel. Pretty good resolution overall. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, it's quick to respond. You got the shortcut bar. So easy enough to use. I like the volume control. That nice you have a physical thing for that. Now this section right here is actually soft touch. You can see with the whole vent design like the Corolla car. We've got our dual zone climate with this as well. And then down below we've got our heated seat controls. You can see a little USB port, phone charging pad inside, and move the shifter out of the way. Stability control and then auto stop start, turn that on or off. Shifter here for the CVT, got your parking brake and your auto hold. Some cup holders, more storage here at the USB port. Nice trim on the top. The rear view mirror is actually kind of fancy looking, but rear view mirror, and then we do have a sunroof with this one. So taking a look at the window sticker, this starts at less than $30,000, but after options and destination, $32,433, but still, you know, all-wheel drive crossover. I think that's pretty cool. Let's see how it performs. Well, let us set off in the Corolla Cross all-wheel drive non-hybrid. This is a really cool car. This would be a solid competitor to the HR-V. If you guys want me to do a comparison, HRV versus this, let me know and I can definitely put something together for you. But task at hand, let's see how this performs. I will say right off the bat, smooth engine. Same engine that's in the regular Corolla. Or one of the engines, I should say, right? Because you can also get a hybrid with both of these. This and the regular Corolla. That's pretty nice. It's like, again, it's not fast by any stretch of the imagination, but it's got some oomph to it for an economy car. It's got some oomph. I will say it's nice that it has heated seats are always a nice thing as well. Yeah, you definitely have to get into it. Like I said, it's not a rocket ship, but it does get the job done. Definitely gets the job done. So let's get into summing things up here with this Corolla Cross. I think that it looks cool in the exterior. It's this segment of crossover seems to have some of the, I mean, look, Honda HRV, those look great. The Corolla Cross, that looks great. Hyundai Kona, I actually think the new Hyundai Kona with like the crazy light bar, I think that looks cool. All the cars in this size segment are pretty cool looking, if you ask me. Other than that, yeah, it drives well. So let me know your thoughts on the Corolla Cross, and let me know what comparisons you guys want to see. But overall, I think that this is a nice, affordable all-wheel drive car, and we do need a lot of these in the market. Affordable all-wheel drive cars, because there's a lot of people that all they need is just get A to B, but also actually get from A to B, right? Not get stuck all the time in the snow and other things that can hold you up because you don't have all-wheel drive. Which I understand you can do a lot without all-wheel drive, but still it's always a nice thing to have in your toolkit. And I'm just trying to, I would have finished the review, but I'm trying to also kind of feel the suspension out a little bit. It seems like it does a pretty good job going over the bumps too. Yeah, it's just, well, this is just well built. This is just well built. So Corolla Cross, I think it's a solid crossover.